Hey, what is up everybody? How are you guys doing? I'm gonna apologize ahead of time that my roosters are very vocal this morning. That's okay, that means they're happy, right? So, yeah, I've got some sick chickens. I've noticed a little bit of respiratory issues that they've been having over the last couple months, and it would kind of come and go. I didn't really think much of it. I knew there was some sort of issue going on. But of course, I resorted to online answers, and answers online are not always the best choice. But it wasn't that far off. Yeah, it was basically a couple different things. And one of them is just basically it's going to go away. One of them was they're going to be dead in 2 days. If they're not dead, it's not that. You know, of course, on the side, bird flu. It's not bird flu. And also gape worm. So I had a feeling it was gape worm. If you noticed on one of my videos where I was holding the chicken, my introductory to Bluefoot Homestead, you can kind of see his mouth is just kind of moving a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of what it is. It is a little bit of a respiratory thing. Now yesterday I went ahead and took one of my chickens, the worst one, to the vet, and just to get a checkup, try to find out what's going on and see what the deal is with this, because it's been going on quite some time. And a couple weeks ago I ended up losing one, so figure, okay, if I'm gonna lose chickens over it, gotta nip this in the butt and take care of it. So, and also it's getting time to cull a lot of the roosters. So I want to make sure that the roosters are going to be edible and good meat. So I wanted to make sure everything was good and checking it all out. A lot of squeals and stuff with my chickens lately because they're kind of coming into breeding. So they're learning the art of breeding, and some of the hens don't care for it too much, but outnumbered quite a bit. So I'm going to grab the chicken that I took to the vet. Alright, so you can see she's breathing hard, kind of wheezy, a little bit gurgly. You're gonna be better. You're gonna be better, girl. I'll let you go. And she was becoming a little bit lethargic too. She got a shot of antibiotics when I took her to the vet, and the vet also gave me basically a syringe full to give her a shot of antibiotics every other day. So another thing was chickens have mites, which sucks. I didn't really think about anything along the lines of mites or anything. But it's I've been doing a bit better, trying to keep everything clean, give them a little better life. With the time that I have to really invest into the chickens, it's kind of hard to keep everything as good as I would like it to. I could spend all day out here just tending to the chickens and be perfectly happy with that. But unfortunately I have to work, and I work 14-hour days, and my time's fairly limited, so I definitely do what I can, and I'm going to be doing better at that. So, right now I'm going to go ahead and take care of even yet a different thing. So there were 3 things. The chicken, well, the one that I brought in has worms as well. So yeah, I feel kind of like a failure, but I'm going to get it fixed. I'm not that worried about it. I'm not, you know, that bummed out. I mean, yeah, I wish none of this ever happened, but you know, it's fixable. It's fixable, and I'm going to learn from it. So that's the most important thing. So I'm going to start looking into, you know, how to avoid a lot of these things. So for the worming, I got to worm all the chickens because obviously if one has it, they all have it. So I got 30 chickens in 2 pens. They gave me a prescription worming. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it. It's not wanting to focus. So not sure the deal on that, but I got this with little syringe, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix that with a gallon of water and split it between the two coops. Well, about 2/3 and 1/3 because of the ratio of chickens. And you know, get that process going. That's gonna be daily until everything's gone. And hopefully it will take care of that, and hopefully they'll start feeling better. I mean, they do feel pretty good. I mean, they're active, and you know, it doesn't really seem like there's anything wrong with them, but you know, you never know till you know. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the gallon of water and get this mixed up. All right, so isn't this the weirdest gallon of milk? You're getting better. Keep trying. Yeah, just yeah, Costco. So I've got some hot water in here. And I'm going to pop this open. It's a very milky, I can't show you, but a very milky substance, almost like milkweed. Now I got a syringe, 5 cc's of that. I'm going to empty it into 1 gallon of water. Give this a shake up. Now, I didn't give them any water this morning, so they're nice and thirsty. I know when it comes to animals, they don't like taking medicine, so I think they're kind of upset at me. I don't know. They seem pretty happy. So yeah, hopefully they're nice and thirsty. I have some nice warm water for them, and go ahead and see if they drink. Got some water for you guys. All right, so I have that one done. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the other coop. Yeah, so these guys are gobbling it right up. They were nice and thirsty, as you can see. Yeah, they got a nice little circle going around the watering dish, and yeah, they're drinking it up. The first ones, they don't even know it's there yet, or they really don't care, but they're gonna end up drinking it. They don't consume a whole lot, so yeah, hopefully they do. I might go ahead and put it inside the coop as well. Hey, got water over here, come on. I know, mud water's delicious. Come on, guys, come on. I know you, come on. All right, yeah, so some of the roosters over in the other coop, they have a tendency to like muddy water, you know, get little pockets and stuff. And I got a little bit of, not a stream, but drainage throughout the property that kind of goes through both of these coops. It makes for very muddy conditions. But yeah, they like some of the little pockets of water and stuff like that. They really rely on those for water source. And the first coop is drinking. I went ahead and put it inside the coop, and I think that was a good choice. Yes, it's a popular thing to do. That's good. Okay, now for the next thing to address. Okay, so for the mites, what the vet recommended. And I didn't really know what this was or anything, but he said get some 5% 7 dust. And the first thing I did was laugh, because I listen to rock music, and there's a fairly famous rock band called Seven Dust. And I always kind of wondered where they got that name. I always wondered how they come across these ideas to come up with names of bands. So yeah, I see this and I just laugh. I'm like, yep. So maybe those hardcore rockers are also gardeners. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so they recommended this, and actually to mix it with some sand, but I do not have sand, and pretty much everything on my property right now is wet. So we've gotten some rain. I basically live in a swamp, so everything's always muddy and swampy here. So I don't have anything dry, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get this in a dry place. I'm gonna empty this into a cardboard box about yay high, a little package of some Costco noodles, and hope and pray that they don't stand on the edge of it or try to stand on the edge of it and just dump the whole thing over. So yeah, because that'll be a waste. Very vocal, because this 3 pounds was $18 at the local farm shop, and they had a 20-pound bag for about $2 more. And I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna need that much. And I was looking on this and it had $9.99 on the shelf, so I went and I picked that one up. I went ahead and got it with the thought that it was $9.99 until I actually got to the checkout and it rang up as $17.99. So instead of making a big deal about it, I should have just went back and taken care of it then. And I'm still even hanging on to the receipt and I haven't opened this yet, and it's gonna hurt to open it because I know I kind of got taken on that one. But if it's as good as they say and it works for this, and it's also supposedly very, very good for gardens and bugs and keeping tab or keeping control on the pest situation for a garden, it might be something to get. So I might just go ahead and pick up a 20-pound bag. At least if I get it on a value and on sale, I might not feel as bad for opening this one, but I'm gonna open this one up. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go in there and see if they have any interest in fluffing themselves up with some 7 dust. All right, guys, got a present for you. I expect you all to fluff. All right, so I put about 3/4 of this, about 2 pounds, into that box. We'll see if they have any interest in it. Okay, so it doesn't make for as good video, but just being that it is a light cardboard box, and I'm afraid of them flipping it over and wasting this expensive freaking stuff that I spent way too much on, I'm gonna grab this hay bale that's sitting in here and I'm gonna snug it up against the side, put a little pressure on it, try to keep it from getting flipped over or anything like that. But yeah, on the update that I'm gonna do, I will go ahead and tell you how that went and see if they flipped it or what they did. So hopefully not. Got my fingers crossed. We'll see. And it is kind of mounted up over here, so I'll definitely be able to tell if anybody's been in there and kind of fluffing around and stuff like that. And it should get kind of thrown up on the side of the hay bale too, so it's a little bit of an indicator whether they're using it or not. So I really hope that they do, because we gotta nip this one in the butt. And this is gonna take care of mites. Basically, as soon as the vet saw the chicken, kind of pulled some of the feathers back and saw a mite go running in. So again, if one has them, they pretty much all have them. So gotta nip this one in the butt as well. I decided to come say hi to the duck and the Bardrocks and my little red chickens and all these guys, because they don't get enough video time, right? You guys want to be famous too. So yeah, that's what I'm doing on taking care of the issues. So got the mite problem, got the worm problem, and got a respiratory infection. So yeah, hopefully all these get nipped in the butt and get my chickens healthy again. So yeah, what have you guys had with experiences regarding any of these? I'd appreciate hearing about it. Leave a comment or something like that. That'd be great. But this is what I'm doing right now. This is what the vet was recommending. Tomorrow at some point, the chicken that was treated with the antibiotics. I'm gonna go ahead and give a shot of antibiotics too. Kind of an interesting process on giving a shot to a chicken. I've never done that. Mrs. Ducky's quite vocal today. Yeah. So alright, I appreciate it. Thanks for checking out this video. If you like videos like this, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate that as well. And you guys have a great day. I appreciate it. Alright, peace.